Duquoin State Fairgrounds for heat number 1 ahead of this VARCA finale. 54 cars attempting to make this 37 car field. Everybody who have made a start this season has a shot, but we got some new entries in the field just in time for the finale, including Ross Dunn. You've seen him in a few races this year, that 86 car. Dogecoin wanted Nathan Earnhardt, who is starting right ahead in the 98, so they got Ross Dunn, the 86. Further up the grid, you have Israel Dent in the 36, younger cousin to Cup Series, 4-time Cup Series winner Jonas Scruton. Can he make the show? 19 cars make it through in heat number 1, and then it's only 18 for heat number 2. We're going to be sending a bunch of cars home this afternoon. John Way's speed up here in the front of the field, so is Aztec of it. Neither of those cars made it the last time we did heat races at Gateway. But it's Angel Guzman and Brady Arbaugh in the front row. Arbaugh has already confirmed his plans for next year. He's going to drive for CRI, being teammates with Gavin Borski. We'll see how that goes as he leaves Sunrini. But let's get trackside for the command. Engines are fired. As you see the starting grid for this first heat rolling across your screen right now. "19 make it 45 laps. And you know, if a full-timer crashes, they're still guaranteed a spot in the field because some of them are still going for spots further back in the points. 5 bonus points winning this. Alejandro Garcia Aguirre, the points leader, buried back in the 17th position for this heat. He's got to get his way through this field if he wants a good starting spot for the main. That is very crucial if he wants to win this title. And this is all done by random draw on these grids for the heats. So we'll see how quickly the slow cars fall back and how quickly the fast cars like Aguirre, Sagdiev, Castro, Fletcher fly up for the field. As here we come to the green. Guzman, Arbaugh, the Joe Gibbs driver for next year, Barga, and the Trackhouse driver for California and Real 2. Green flags in the air. We're racing in heat number 1. It's a good start for Guzman as they head down towards turn 1. They're going to try to shuffle Arbaugh out 3 wide already. Borski tries to knock Lovett up the racetrack as well. Every position matters right now. Because a bunch of drivers will not get to race tomorrow. Look at Israel Dent making it happen almost 4 wide down the front. He must be taking tips from his older cousin as he almost gets hung up. 4 wide right now. It's trapped on the bottom where there's not much momentum. As we look at the 4 of Travis Scott. 4 wide for the back. So look at Aguirre making it happen. Wasting no time right now. And you've got to get to the top. That's going to be the preferred lane. As this race starts to go on, these guys start to settle into their own rhythms. As it's Angel Guzman with a big lead over Danny Calvar. And Charles Barga's going to go around. Barga's going to get hit by late speed. The caution's going to fly. Borak Sagdiev and Ashton Giddens have also DNF'd from this race. Sagdiev is one of those cars that is full-time. He's in the show no matter what. He's going to go to a backup, going to start from the very rear of the field. So what does that mean? That basically means that you have to be top 16 to get in now, since Barga and Sagdiev are going to take up 2 spots. Giddens and Late Speed are going to go home. Green flag back in the air as Better Cautions didn't do its thing. I mean, will that produce a better racing product, though? You've got to be top 16 to get in the show, and I bet that's on all of these drivers' minds right now. Just gotta hope for more chaos to unfold if you're one of these drivers in slower equipment. And look at this, Brady Arbot is going to try to take the lead of the race from Angel Guzman. Aztec Lovett still hanging out up here. This is his last ever VARCA star. He will be departing from the league after this season due to the whole homeless lie scandal. And now he's just trying to get his run out with a bang. I think Israel Dent is in the transfer right now over Gigaballs. How about it? Yeah, Dent is in the transfer right now. His older brother Elijah coming up in heat number 2. And I believe we've got a caution on the speedway again. It's Tony Castro. That's going to mean only 15 make it, since Castro's another one of those full-time. He just got loose, he lost it and violently flipped into turn number 1. So it's Tony Castro who's making it. Alright, so as better come, the scoreboard is saying Israel Dent is in the transfer. And look at who's making his way through the field. Alejandro Garcia Guri can have a chance to get 5 bonus points. And that's worst case scenario for Michael Albright and Charlie Atherton, as we're going to get the green flag once again. Off into one they go. Look at Ronnie Meeks making it happen on Aztec Lovett. Oh, trouble down the back. Lovett's going to get turned. Hector Daniel as well. Lovett got hooked by a Guri. He didn't have a very good restart to start. Yeah, they're coming off to as Lovett's just getting a bit loose and then just gets hooked by a Guri, and that sends him into Hector Daniel. Unfortunately for Lovett, he probably won't be able to make it back into the transfer, but I think Hector Daniel will be able to with the speed in that 18 Mobile 1. Daniel has actually retired from the race, which means top 15 are in right now, but it may only get down to top 14 if Tommy Fletcher doesn't break into the top 15. And Aztec Lovett has made his way back up into the transfer. Green flag back in the air. California is going to try to make it stick 3 wide on the bottom. Look at Ronnie Meeks. He may make it 4 wide as they head off in the 1. Stacking up for the back on the bottom. It's going to force the 36 to go up the racetrack. Way up and out of the groove goes Sean White. As now Lovett, that damaged 01 car, starting to slip back. He's going to lose another position to the 36. Oh, trouble Jack's janitor. Another restart. And it's just also similar. Janitor won't make the finale, but yeah, he just loses it, and that's a common theme today. Unfortunately, finale, but yeah, he just loses it, and that's a common theme today. Unfortunately for him, he will not race tomorrow night. When they get back going, they gave the 01 the position over the 36, so let's see how quickly the 36 can break into the top 10. Green flag back in the air. Stacking up on the inside for the back. That's going to allow California to clear for the race lead as they head off into turn 1. Can the 36 get around the 01 with pressure from the 69? Nice. '01 just doesn't have the pace to compete for a transfer anymore. But it's Danny California out front leading them over Brady Arbaugh, Angel Guzman, Dino Marinello. And you can see these drivers starting to find a bit of a rhythm here. You see Marinello looking inside of Angel Guzman for the third position. Marinello wasn't able to get the runoff forward. Guzman's going to be able to stay in front for now. Further back, Stan Earnhardt and Aztec love it. Top 15 right now. Get in. So Chasey Jones is the last spot in the race right now. Ross Dunn trying to get through on him. He's going to look to the inside. Can he clear him off in the one? Well, he drove it down in there. Aztec Lovett is also wounded. Ross Dunn is going to get up into the transfer position. And now he's going to go chase down Lovett so he can have a bit of a buffer. And you can just see how damaged that 01 is. The 86 able to close right up on him. But the 01 still may make the race. He's in 14th right now. 19 would have gotten in. 4 regular full-time cars DNF'd. Still Lovett would get in right now, running 14th. Fletcher's gotten around Israel Dent for the 11th position. Nathan Earnhardt with his damaged car just trying to limp it around. And now Tommy Fletcher going to work on Travis Scott for the 10th position. Up the inside of the 4, can't make anything stick. And it's the 86 with that transfer spot right now, trying to get around the 01 car, or at least get to him. But how much do you want to ride around here? Especially if you're someone just trying to make the race. As Danny California, this would get him his 2nd pole position of the year. He will not be back in that 74 team chip car. I think someone just wrecked. Oh, and it's Tommy Fletcher. The caution's going to fly. You saw him trying to make top 14 will get in, which means Ross Dunn is no longer in the show. As you can see, just Fletcher with the same mistake we've seen out of so many drivers this afternoon. And obviously he'll start in the back of the field tomorrow. So we had to send them off green and then put them immediately back under caution. Just to get the lappers to move to the back of the field. But let's see who's going to get in. We're going to have 2 laps to decide. Green flag back in the air. Guzman with the jump. And California is still going to try to fight back down low. Further back for the transfers. coming to the white. Chasey Jones has the transfer as they head off into one. Here comes Ross Dunn to the bottom. Or is it Travis Scott with the transfer? Who knows? But it's going to be Angel Guzman who comes out of turn number 4 to steal another win in the heat. Guzman wins the first heat at Duquoin. Travis Scott may have gotten the transfer, I believe he did, over Ross Dunn, as Chasey Jones has crashed in turn 1.